Well, hey there, it's Elka,
And Jen, hello.
and the two of us are Zazzle expansion experts. And what that means is that we have been so good on the Zazzle platform ourselves in terms of selling over $15 million worth of products through our Zazzle stores, which is a print on demand company, but that's just the concept of how you sell. In the meantime, we're using the Zazzle platform to sell the designs that we created, and we're licensing our designs to Zazzle, and Zazzle pays us a royalty. And the nice part is if you actually drive traffic to the Zazzle platform, you even get a higher percentage because you get a referral or an affiliate payout as well. Now, for you as an Etsy seller, this might be very interesting to you because I know that on Etsy you get to set your own, royalties or whatever you get out of that after you pay all the Etsy fees and the listing fees and everything else you've got to pay. We don't have to do that on Zazzle. Zazzle lets us start a store for free. It lets us post up to 100,000 products for free as long as they've been viewed at least in the last 2.5 or almost 3 years. Then it stays as a viable open listing. And if not, then Zazzle hides it, but all you have to do is unhide it again. And you have to edit it and you have to be good about it. And you have to go like, okay, yeah, this wasn't actually the greatest product anyway. But it gives you so many more opportunities to actually get a sale, right? Instead of you going like, which one of these should I now pay for to list again? And then, Etsy makes you jump through hoops with taxes. And if you are selling anything physical, which you actually have to print and so on and mail out, etc., all that stuff is not fun. It really isn't. Whereas once you get into the life of a Zazzle designer like ourselves, it's like, well, let's just go to the pool, or let's go travel for 3 weeks, or just let's do a Lego marathon, which I just came out of the closet here in terms of I'm a Lego fanatic. I just love doing Lego. And so I think the thing that is really important is you get free time and you pay less money and you have more chances of selling. So your profit's higher. And so consider that. And we have so many clients that we have, they've come to us because they go like, I'm just overwhelmed by Etsy. And I hear that Zazzle is a lot easier. And the answer is yes. Now, you just have to understand, what is your strategy to get onto Zazzle? How do you replicate those sales that you do make on Etsy? Because some people make actually quite a bit of money on Etsy, but they don't keep the money, right? It gets eaten away. It's not profit. Whereas on Zazzle, it's so hands off. And we do talk about passive income, but it truly is passive income. You have to set up stuff, you have to do the work initially, but then there's products that Jen and I sell that we made in 2010 that are still selling to this day. And obviously, if we want to add more products, yeah, we have to physically do the work and we have to maybe promote a couple of times a year. But we have such a great strategy that we've built out that we don't even need to put a lot of products up to keep our sales and our money coming in unless we wanted to increase it, right? And that's actually how we teach our clients as well. So anyone who comes over from Etsy, they get that training. They understand that it becomes less of a hustle. It's more of a passive way of doing business, and they love it because they have less. They have more time. They have less work to do. Just the initial setting it up, and then you can go from there. So I just want everyone who's on Etsy to understand that there's so many opportunities on the Zazzle platform. And Zazzle's becoming more savvy as to what exactly is on Etsy that they could actually, also have, including digital downloads. So there's digital downloads for invitation and stationery. There's also digital downloads for posters now, and they're going to keep adding more to that. And a lot of Etsy sellers are actually selling digital downloads, right? And the other thing is that's kind of fun is that if you want to keep selling digital downloads, because that's the most passive way to make money on the Etsy platform, you can have both going at the same time, right? But in the meantime, there's a lot more opportunity on Zazzle to get more passive about how you handle your business. And the other thing that's kind of cool is that if you do still want to be a maker and you still want to, do some physical things, Zazzle actually partners with makers, which would be you. And then you can actually sell on the Zazzle platform. So you have like another whole other platform that you can have customers see your products, and you can still make them if that's something you want to do. Because there is a sort of feeling of I still love doing and making, but I want double the options to have my option, like where do my offerings to be sold. The other thing that's important is as soon as someone says, "Oh, I'm going to do print on demand," they so many people out there say, "Okay, if you're going to do print on demand, you open an Etsy store, you start on Canva, you make products, but then you partner with Printify, and then you open up an Etsy shop and you pay for ads to drive traffic to your Etsy store." And we just get like really nervous when people say all that stuff. It's like, you don't have to do all that. You don't have to pay for stuff. You don't have to make it so hard. Just open up a Zazzle store. It's all done for you. And you don't have to pay for ads. And you don't have to pay for listing. And you don't have to organize the taxes and collect VAT and all that stuff, or VAT. It's just passive as far as we can see, based on what most Etsy sellers are making money currently on the platform with. And it's still an undersaturated market. Some people say, oh, well, the volume is not there. But yes, the profitability is there, though. Check your profit on Etsy and then get back to us, because I think you'll find that you'll be much happier on Zazzle, or at least a combination of Etsy and Zazzle.
Mm-hmm. That's very true. Very, very true.
And if we're doing this live and we're doing an impromptu, so there's very few people on right now. But if you want to comment on this later and start a discussion, I'd love that, because we will always have more and more examples of people that have come to us from Etsy, and they realize that based on all the things we talk about the benefits of the Zazzle platform, they go like just give me some more information. How is this going to work? What do I need to do? How does this work for me? Because I'm selling this on the platform, and how do I get traffic to this, and so on. And we'll answer your questions, because I mean, not to help you set up the business for sure, that we have coaching programs for, but what we can do is give you the information as to what's going to happen. And all the time that we have these people from Etsy come, if you're one of these sellers, we'll be more than happy to talk with you to give you the benefits and understand how it works, so that you can give it a shot. And we'll sort of help you work it through to start with. Like, okay, you're selling this, this, and this, but sell this on Zazzle. Start with that. We'll go as far as that, but just to give you an idea, because we just feel so excited for the people, and have heard so much feedback from people who were on Etsy, or they were selling on Amazon merch, or they were selling on Shopify, and then they come to Zazzle and it's like a breath of fresh air, and they're so relieved. They're less stressed. They're happier. They're excited for the things that they can do and broaden their ability to sell, because they don't have to source the material. They don't have to make the items. They don't have to limit themselves to the things that they could only physically make themselves, or send out and ship without losing all their profit. And I think that gives you a perspective of what is possible, even though most people don't even understand that Zazzle exists. And if all we've done, at least here, is tell you Zazzle exists, go check it out, we've done our job. And then if you're interested in helping us get you there faster to start selling on the platform, you know where to find us.
Very true. And then I know that we've been talking about Etsy and how you can be on the Zazzle platform. If you're interested in learning more about how you can start on the Zazzle platform and you can transfer over to Zazzle from Etsy, because we have a lot of designers who become clients of ours who have decided to make the leap and change platforms. We have a free masterclass that is called How to Amplify Your Zazzle Sales in 1 Month. And the link to join is in the description of this video. And we will be covering the 5 strategies, which is the 5 strategies that actually Elka created when she first started out on Zazzle, because she needed to make the business viable for her. And those are the 5 strategies that I implemented implemented in my store. And both her and I have collectively sold over $15 million worth of Zazzle product. And then now that's what we teach our clients in our Profit by Design Academy coaching clients. And they have collectively sold over $160 million worth of Zazzle product. And so if you want to learn what those 5 strategies are, then you can click the link in the description of this video here, and then you can sign up and register for free. Today's date is October 18th. We are doing this masterclass for the next week at the time of this recording. If you watch this in the near future and we don't have the masterclass going on, particularly this one, I'm sure that there's a masterclass that you can join by watching some more of our recent videos, because this will be posted. It's kind of like a time capsule thing. So yes, we are doing a masterclass from now until the next week on October 18th, and you can click the link in the description to join and sign up for free. And we'll see you there in the masterclass.
Yeah, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel
Yeah.
and like our video. That always helps as well. And tell your friends and other fellow Etsy sellers.
Yes. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.